hope y'all didn't think I wasn't coming back with a way that I can picture Coach Reed even in the playing field. What would that look like? Well, I gotta take you back to when the playing field was even. It was actually the year I was born, 1979. Yeah, I'm old, shut up. That year was very significant. It involved the last time a FBS team or Division 1A team played at an HBCU campus. Well, they played in Tallahassee. Y'all remember this? Was the year where FAMU did the unthinkable to the U and actually built the U. Yeah. FAMU hosting Miami put off the upset of the century. Yeah, Miami was a bad team at that point, but it was still HBCU. FAMU won 16-13. That game sparked the Miami that you know of the 80s. They were a private little white school, and they were not getting those players. But now, with Daytona Beach as the backdrop, Coach Reed has the chance to do something unthinkable. I'm not crazy saying he'll beat Miami. No, not yet. But if you're gonna give him 2.5, 3 years, and he does a trajectory of just getting the kids from Duval, just the kids from around Jacksonville area, northern Florida, even some kids down there in Fort Lauderdale. Gets those boys at speed. You'll have a chance to compete with the FIUs, the USFs. And that will be groundbreaking for HBCU to go up into that area and win. Speaking of Fort Lauderdale, one of the main goals, it's a long shot goal, but one of the main goals for Bethune-Cookman is a new stadium. Fort Lauderdale built this wonderful soccer stadium in little under a year for $68 million. I'm not saying Mr. Reed's going to fund this himself. He probably could, but I'm not saying he will. But if we can get donors together, they could build a stadium equivalent to this one. Holds 15 to 18,000. Parking, covered seating. This would be something huge for Bethune-Cookman. It may not cost $68 million. That's what David Beckham paid for it. For a practice stadium, basically. The stadium will be the best in the SWAC, especially with the backdrop of Daytona Beach. It wouldn't even be close. They could actually have a bowl game at that stadium. But what I'm talking about here is, pardon me for the crude logo, but the BCU, Bethune-Cookman University, and Coach Reed. Them Florida boys are a little different. They stick together. Now, I'm not saying he's going to go over there and get everybody from Miami to be on his coaching staff. But they're the main ones who have the rep. You can get The Rock down the street, show up, Hell, The Rock may host his next HBCU camp at Bethune-Cookman for the XFL. You can get Warren Sapp. Ray Lewis is a call away. Andre Johnson from the Texans when they actually were good. Antonio Rowe. These are the kids looked up to. People have a little influence. So no, they may not have the swagger of Coach Prime individually, but collectively, they can shut off the pipeline out of Florida. I'm not saying they're going to beat Miami or beat Florida State or even the Gators. Maybe not UCF. But if BCU can beat FIU or USF, that will even the playing field. Coach Simmons, I'm out.
Right now.